Ladies and gentlemen, the results are in. The contest has finished, and I have the winners in the palm of my hand. First off, we're going to talk about how the contest was decided. What were the point system used, and how was all the winners figured out. Second, we're going to announce the winners. We're just going to get right into it and announce all of the winners. And third, we're going to announce how to get your T-shirt and prizes right after that. So let's first off start and discuss how were the results managed and how were the places decided. Now, at the end of the contest, there was a Google form. The Google form had 15 choices on it, and everybody was required to rank from first place all the way down to 15th place. Now, there's a point system. So, if somebody got a vote for first place, they would receive 14 points. And it went down by one all the way down. So, if you got a vote for 15th place, you would receive 0 points. Big old goose egg. So, there were 29 responses. Quite a few, about twice as many entries, so we got a good consensus here of what the P-Boyd Republic views as the top entries. Now, once everything was done, I added up the numbers. And I deducted points for people who broke the rules. Every rule broken was a 5-point deduction, folks. It's a big deal. It can shift things around. It can shake things up. Now, are you excited to see what we have? Are you excited to go over the order? Let's go ahead, hit phase 2. What were the final placements of all of our entries? Let's start. Coming in at 15th place, it's your boy, Mr. Turd. Congratulations, Mr. Turd. Mr. Turd came in. He had a 17-minute long video, which immediately broke the rules. And it is very low-quality footage of World of Warcraft with Breaking Benjamin just blaring in the background. Now, if you were there at the time, this is actually a pretty funny joke. But it obviously broke all the rules, didn't follow anything. Still welcome. All right, Mr. Turd, I like the entry. I thought it was a good addition. It's very, very high concept and funny, especially as like a trolley type entry. So hang your head high. You get a T-shirt and stickers, my friend, for your valiant effort. Coming in at number 14, we have Beer Hunter with Furry Comrade Summoning. Now, Beer Hunter, you went ahead, you summoned a red Comrade Furry, you threw that in there. A lot of people said it was neat. All right, things are starting to get weird, folks. Coming in at 13th place with 101 points. Evergreen in 13th place. Wow. Looks like Evergreen, people didn't quite get your concept. I liked it because I got to see a little bit of your inner thigh, and when you were standing there, I could tell that this was a man that was recently wearing socks. You can clearly see in the video that you had sock lines on your foot, so you were excited, you wanted to film it. I liked it. I personally rated this higher, I think around like number 8, but hey, guess what? You got 13th place. Congratulations. The comments about your entry was it's okay. Coming in at 12th place, we have Smat. Listen, Smat, some people aren't ready for high art. Some people don't understand high art when they see it. I did. Coming in at number 11 with Mr. Bitey. I want to say that beginning was rock solid. It came off to a blast. We got the PETA intro. We got the follow-up with the Framunda cheese. And then we went right into your tool bag. And man, I was expecting to see something in your tool bag. It dragged a little bit. I got to come out and say it. For me, it dragged a little bit. Maybe that's why you placed a little lower. But that beginning was quite good. And I'm going to have to give you points for it. And that's why people gave you points for it. Congratulations, 11th place. You made it. You get a shirt. You get a sticker. Coming in at 10th place with 148 points, we have Peter Milo with Peter Griffin summarizes Harry O'Brien's rise in Minecraft. Number 10, we've officially cracked the number 10 spot, and it's Scott with Peter Milo. In this episode of Family Guy, Peter Griffin is Family Guy, and I believe this entry really makes you feel like Family Guy, and that's why I really liked it. This is an episode right here that they should have aired on live TV of The Family Guy, because when you watch this, I say, I am Peter Griffin, and I am in Quahog, number 9, with 150 points. We have Stealth Overlord with Bicycle Tutorial. Stealth, I thought you put together a pretty dang good job. And I think the concept of your video, it fit really well. Only criticism here, maybe why it placed a little lower. Ending kind of went really abrupt to the end. I don't think it had that bang at the end, that like punch at the end. But everything leading up to there was pretty damn good, especially summoning Mr. Bones. Great job, great placement. Number 9 goes to you, Stealth. And guess what? You get a shirt and a sticker. 8th place, 161 points. It's your boy, Mug. Now, Mug, my personal comments to you, I would have placed this a little higher. I can probably see why not in the contest. The apartment tour dragged on for a little bit. However, I think the payoff here is really damn worth it, if you know what I'm talking about. I knew something was coming, and when I watched this for the first time, and I dealt with that bone summon, you got the full Cheeky Valentino text, you summoned the actual special rare bones in there, I was floored. Not only that, but the high concept of, I don't know if that was a relative of yours, maybe like your mom or whoever, saying, asking you to edit out the audio, and you saying, yeah, I can edit it out, and it's still there, was one of the funniest additions I have seen in this contest. That has made me laugh every time. You did a really good job here. So 8th place goes to you, Mug. Congratulations. You get a shirt. You get a sticker. Coming in at 7th place with 177 points, we have Mr. Bones featuring actual real-life Happy Peels, a.k.a. The Real Jesus, with the new Bones Cast episode. And man, another entry where I didn't expect it to be 7th. I would expect it to be a little higher than this, but really, really funny concept here. I loved the summoning of Mr. Bones, that angled surprise coming in. You knew it was coming. Everybody knew it was coming, but that thing still hit. Now, for me, the funniest moment here was when Happy Peels was kind of tweaking out on the couch. And you can take a still frame from any part of that sequence, and he looks fucked up. Like, really fucked up. And then, Bones, you're sitting there staring at him, and right at the end, I'm talking the last few frames, I can tell you're cracking a smile. And that was so endearing. It lifted my spirits. It made me laugh. I loved it. Extra special mention to that creepy ass ending with that smile, Bones, and the pure choreograph. You with the skeleton. That was brilliant. Let me read you some comments from an undisclosed person. I'm going to read this to you, Bones, because I think you need to know this. I think this video kind of sucks. It starts off with these two guys talking about when next Bonecast is. One of the guys lights a candle, then lights an incense. Then Mr. Bones comes out of the closet. Mr. Bones gives them a vinyl, which the guy puts in his Anthony Fantano vinyl player. Then the guy puts headphones on and has a seizure. Then Mr. Bones and the other guy look at the camera, and then the end of the video is an announcement when the Bones cast is streaming on YouTube and Pornhub. This video follows all the rules, but it still kind of sucks because not much happens. 6th place with 179 points. Spicy Guac with the fatal 4-way. Spicy Guac. This was a hell of an entry. I gotta tell you this much. The entrance of Pete Amillo was one of the highlights of the entire contest. That came out with a banger! Now, I think the only criticism here for most people is the fight itself was kind of overshadowed by the entrances themselves. They went on and took up quite some time, and then the fight was maybe like 10 seconds or so. Might be what kept you out of the top 5, because the top 5 is really tough competition. Aside from that, though, I had a great time watching this the entire time. It never felt kind of slow to me, and even when we were watching it live, it was obvious everybody was really enjoying your time. The effort you put into this. There's a lot of detail in there, and I want to give a special shout out to that Movavi Video Editor Plus banner. Intentional or not, that shit is hilarious to keep showing up. The custom at Mr. Bones song? Are you serious? That hit hard. Hearing somebody say at Mr. Bones, at Mr. Bones, at Mr. Bones, at Mr. Bones, that tickled my funny bone in just the right spot, and that might be exactly why you ended up placing 6th place and getting yourself a nice spot with a good t-shirt and a good ass sticker. Coming in 5th place with 181 points, we have Ranch's submission called Doctor's Note. Now, this is a special submission. I can agree in its placement in the top 5, because this entry, it is a custom-made weapon. This entry, I can tell, was not made to make everybody laugh. It was made to make fun of my fingers. I have normal hands. I have normal fingers. I could have easily deleted this fucking video. I could have easily removed it from this fucking contest. But I'm the better man. I don't believe in censorship. If somebody says something stupid, if somebody says something I don't like, I don't delete it. I let it be there. Because I could take it. Do you know how thick my skin is? Don't answer that question. 4th place. Dave Fleek had an entry. It made 4th. Do we really need to say anything about this one? Dave doesn't want to talk right now. He's having some issues. But I think what's important right now is that we get our ass to the top 3. Number 3, with 213 points, we have Krieg's entry, P-Boy Shock. The competition was so tough. I didn't know if it would make top 3, but it did, and I see why. Here's why, Krieg, I think you made it in the top 3, and I really agree with this. Your entry was kind of like a year meme review, like a zeitgeist of everything that has happened in the server. It had an allusion, it had a reference to basically every big funny meme or whatever we have in the server, and you took the time to really craft it in there and throw it into a really slick package. The video did not overstay its welcome. It was just the right length. It was funny. It made a statement. It came in. It came out. And I think that really resonated with everybody. One thing I do want to point out, that ending is the type of stuff I love to see. I was cracking up. Great entry. And really can't say good job enough, especially for the attention to detail there. Every single little sign and everything in the background that just tracks perfectly. It looks like it's part of BioShock itself. It was a lot of effort. The beginning sequence, everything. Great job. Number 3 spot secured and very well deserved. Great job, Krieg. You get a shirt. You get some stickers. Number 2 with 223 points was Alan's entry with the Dr. Peebus music video. And man, Alan, when I first saw this video, I was blown away by how well this was edited. The brilliance I see here is the fact that you took nothing you personally created. You basically took and cherry-picked every single little bit of something from my channel and made it fit together. I heard it many times that this would be a perfect channel intro or a trailer, and I am damn sure I'm actually going to steal this to be my new channel trailer because it is that well placed together. The 3 seconds of eye contact, using it at the very end from one of my own clips and having, the Shaq face come in right at the end. Brilliant. I did not dock you points for the 3 seconds of staring because there's no way you didn't put that there on purpose. The amount of effort it must have taken, because you probably got clips from at least 10 or so videos in there. It was a lot. It was a whole hell of a lot. And people really loved it. So Alan's number 2 was very well deserved. Coming in at number 1 with 260 points. Was this really a surprise? Not to me. We have Mog with his entry, A New Hope. We have Mog with his new entry. We have Mog with his entry, A New Hope. This specific entry was the result of many people, some incredibly funny and well done writing, as well as some really slick editing, especially towards the end. And this, despite being a 5.5 minute long video, this felt like a 2-minute long video. It just went bop, bop, bop. The pacing was there. It was joke after joke, and they all hit. And I think that's what really made this one the winner here. Every joke that came out was good, and they were frequent, and they just kept coming. Mog, you did a fantastic job here. The P-Boys spoke. They have crowned you the winner. And man, you should hang your hat high on this one. Very nice job, Mogster. Wonderful. The Mog Man. Congratulations. You got a shirt. You got stickers. You got the 3D printed Mark Zuckerberg head. And on that note, folks, all the winners. Now you got to figure out, how do I get my stuff? How do I claim my shirt size? Let's get into it right now. Using the email that you sent me for your entry, go ahead and send your address you want your shirt plus your shirt size. So that means go to that Proton email address that you sent your entry to and respond back with, here's my address, here's the shirt size I'm looking for. A note on shirt sizes. The shirts themselves probably cost me around $400. Expensive. I'm not ordering anymore. I have a limited quantity of anything over a large. I have about 3 extra larges and 3 2XLs that I have. So it's kind of first come, first served basis, so respond quick. Aside from that, I have a pretty even split of mediums and larges. No smalls. So go in the email, say, hey, here's the address that I want my shirt to, and here's the size I'm requesting. If you don't get the size you want, I'm sorry. We just had a banger of a contest. I ordered 12 shirts because I was expecting 5 entries, and I could cover some extra. But instead, we knocked it out of the park here, and we got way more than expected. And the quality of entries was way, way, way higher than I've ever seen. I want to personally thank everybody for making this such a great contest. I'm so excited to do another one next year. And until next time, folks, my name is Dr. Dick